So let's begin our discussion of lines. In particular, in this video, we will look at the slope of a line. So any line has two distinct points, which means that they are not the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to assume that we have 2 points that are not the same and they're on the line. Then the slope of that line is simply its rise over its run. So in mathematical notation, we use delta y and delta x. Delta just simply means change in. So this is the change in y over the change in x. So suppose for a moment that we have these 2 points, P and Q. P is the point x1, y1, and Q is x2, y2. Then the run is how far horizontally we go from P to Q, and delta y will be how much we rise from P to Q. And so the slope from P to Q is delta y over delta x. If we have a vertical line, notice delta x, the run, would be 0. There is no horizontal change from P to Q. So let's look at this particular line. We have a point at 1, 3 and another point at 5, 2. We want to know what the slope of the line is. So from that point to the next point, you'll notice that delta y is equal to -1. The run is delta x, and you'll notice that that is 4. Now, why is delta y negative? Because it's falling. So the slope is delta y over delta x, and that is equal to -1 over 4, and a negative divided by a positive is a negative number, so we have -1/4. You will notice that negative slope lines fall from left to right. Now in this example, we do not have the graph given to us, and we don't have to have the graph. We can just simply call this our first point, -2a, so that would be x1, y1, and 4 will be x2, and -1 will be y2. So m will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So y2 is -1 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we get -9 over +6, and so this is going to be a -3/2. So here we are given a point 2, 3, and we're given a slope of -3/2. So you can think of slope as the directions, how far up, how far over. So here we can think of, first we have to have a starting point. So we're going to start at 2, 3. So 2, 3, 2 on the x, 3 on the y. And then our slope, m, is -3/2. Now we can think of that as -3 over +2. And that would mean that we could go down 3 to the right 2. So down 3 to the right 2 lands us here. Now we could do that again. Down 3 to the right 2. Now, if you wanted to, this is enough to graph the line. We didn't need multiple points. We just need 2 points on our coordinate plane to graph the line. But if we wanted to, we could do that. We could do extra. Now, you could also put the negative in the denominator. And so that would be up 3 to the left 2. So I'll start back at that starting point of 2, 3. I'm going to go up 3 to the left 2. And notice it stays consistent on the same line. So there's the line. Now whenever you graph, make sure that you extend that line through the coordinate plane. Don't make it short and stubby.